what's interesting is in the employment of people with disability, which is an area which I have been interested in for a number of years, even on the basis of my roles, um, whether you have the luxury, would I call it, to influence the environment.
Yeah.
Because again, how much variance is there? If there is enough variance that you can work with, and if the environment is amenable to change, interested, you might be able to work with the environment to better fit the person with disability, and also work with the person with disability to adjust to their new environment. If you have that potential on both sides, then things are prone to work a bit better.
Yes. It depends on the scale of things, because there might be infrastructural things that might not be necessarily, and they might be hazardous as well.
Of course.
Depends on the disability. And I've worked with multiple spectrums of disability, I would say. So the change that or adaptations that need to happen are very specific, context specific, because the same person might thrive in a certain type of company by doing some adjustment, but the same person might not be able to do so the same person might find it difficult in a different company.
I was specifically referring to more of a cultural, more of an acceptance.
Yes. Or even if so let's say the company doesn't have a clear structure. So when you're sick, for example, you're calling in sick. There's a company A who has a very clear structure. You send an email to your HR and basically inform them, or you call them that you're not going into work. But if the company B doesn't have any HR or a specific person who takes care of sick, for the person with disability, even for anyone, I would say, would wreak havoc. Because, okay, I'm sick, what do I do? Who do I inform? Do I inform my superior? Do I inform HR? So the same person can find it difficult to adapt in a different. And here we're talking about structure, policies and procedures, which is one of the most basic things to have. But if those are missing, we have a little bit of an issue. And sometimes I was happy to explain. I've done this job for around 4.5 years. So sometimes I had companies who, thanks to this, started working on the policies and procedures, which was a very good thing to observe as well. But at least for me, the most interesting parts I found in this job was the job carving element. We used to call it job carving. Basically, you
essential.
Yes, essentially you grab bits and pieces from different tasks and you make up a new job. So there is for the person, specifically for the person, meeting their abilities within that context of work.
Yes.
So that becomes very unique. So there's no preset job description. You're basically creating something unique and subjective for the individual.
I know of an excellent example. A local company with a foreign strong shareholding that have actually managed to do this. It was my first experience of coming across something of the sort, and the way how the person with quite a severe disability, intellectual disability, has actually managed to integrate at the place of work and goes to work very happily and is quite fulfilled. It's amazing. It's amazing. And it was such a positive experience seeing how this person moved from a very menial, repetitive job to this area to this new opportunity where she's like, she has a schedule and her day is divided into different slots where she goes around the company and does different tasks in different areas, which are all within her limitations, which are significant.
Yeah.
But yet, she has made friends in the different departments of the company, and she feels fulfilled because this taps on her ability to do this. This is more interesting because it is the area which interests her most. Then when she's tired, she has some filing to do, so that's sort of a good time to sort of regenerate. And it works beautifully. And they love her and they value her work because she does work which is valuable.
Yeah.
So it works.
Mm-hmm.